Hello, my name is Coach Shorter, and you are watching Max South Sports. My name is Tyrone Shorter. I'm the head football coach and athletic director, and this is my second year here at Louisville High School. You know, my coaches, myself and my coaches are doing great. I had to quarantine a couple of my coaches throughout the summer. Once they test came back and everything, they was fine, they was negative. But right now we are doing great. We're making sure that our facilities is clean every single day before our kids come in, and making sure our kids wearing their masks and you know, all of those protocols that we have to do. Some of the measures that we're taking, we following the Mississippi Activity Association guidelines of all of this, and also the Mississippi Activity Association, they partnered up with the CDC, and so we just taking our time, and we're doing everything that we can do to keep ourselves and our kids safe. I think we're gonna have a season. We just pray to God that once we have a season, we can continue and play the whole season. That's kind of my biggest fear right now. Once we get started and then we have to quit. Our kids need it. Our kids, they've been waiting on this, you know, to play, and I think it's good for our kids because some of this stuff that we're doing, you know, football, it motivates these kids to be good students, and I'm hoping that we get a chance because the kids put in so much work. And I'm hoping we get a chance to play. You know, keeping our kids motivated is not a hard job because this football country here, you know, our kids, you know, I get it all the time. Coach, you think we're gonna play? You know, things like that from our kids. And I tell our kids, only thing that we can do is just continue to work out, continue to do what we're doing. This summer, since we started back June the 1st, we had over 98% of our kids came to work out. So it's not hard to motivate them when it comes down to football around here. Our strong point this year going to be our defense. You know, our defense is, we have about 8 starters returning back defensively. You know, and our offense is coming along. You know, we lost a lot of kids offensively last year, but we have some guys stepping up and going to fill those positions, and we feel really good about those positions. We got some things we got to work on, especially in our special teams. But as of right now, I think our strongest attribute is going to be our defense. Our biggest challenge is going to be offensively because we didn't get a chance to go through a spring practice, and we have so many new faces there, a new quarterback, a new backfield. You know, we have to replace about 7 starters on that side of the ball, so that's going to be our biggest challenge. I like where we are right now. We still got a long ways to go offensively, but our receiving core coming along really good. Our backfield, we had 3 starting offensive linemen back, so that was a plus for us offensively. But I think our offensive line is going to be really good this year. So our biggest challenge is going to be our offense. It all depends on how fast they come around. You know, we know our defense, where our defense is going to be. But our offense, you know, if they can come around, is the way that we're expecting them to come around, I think we'll be fine. Last season, this is our first year, coaching staff first year here, and we went 11-3. And somewhere else, that'll probably be a good season for my standards, and here at Louisville High School, to me, that's not a good season for us because our expectation was so high last year. We really thought we had the team to win it all. But, you know, sometimes, like I say, sometimes you got to be good and lucky. You know, sometimes you have to get those breaks. The ball got to bounce your way. It wasn't a good season for us because our expectation was so high. But, you know, but we're going to build off that last year. You know, our team responding this year. They don't want to have that same feeling that they had last year at the end of the season. First of all, I want to just talk about our defense first. Our Danny Dozen this year is Ty Cooper. You know, he's returning. We have Taylor returning, Macon returning. We have Jamarcus Allen returning. Kendrick Gill returning as a linebacker. Nunn returning as a corner. Those are some of our key guys that started for us on that side of the ball last year, and they coming. Our quarterback didn't get a lot of reps last year as quarterback. You know, played a lot JV, but you know, we like our quarterback Jason Husby in our quarterback position this year. I think he's doing a lot of great things for us. Key Keith Jackson also going to be a quarterback and play some receivers for us. We like those guys in those positions, and where we headed right now. We have Fred Parker. He's going to be a senior offensive line. Last year started for us, played a lot. JT Haynes, offensive line. You know, he's going to be really good for us. We have Yarbert. You know, we have some of those guys. They started last year. Those 3 guys started for us last year. You know, they returning on the offensive line. They done got a whole lot better. You know, so those some of our guys that I can, you know, just, you know, some of our key players right now that, you know, just talk about just briefly. But all of our kids offensively, that we asking to play in different positions, and we changing some positions around to make our team better. You know, our guys not being selfish. They doing exactly what we want them to do, and we just putting it, as coaches, we putting the right players in the right position for us to be successful as a team, and that's what we're doing right now. I like I said, I feel good where we at. We know it's just the beginning. You know, we're gonna take one game at a time, 1 week at a time, and hopefully by the time we hit district, we can be rolling on all, you know, all 3 phases of the ball game. What I feel that our team is known for, I guess I'm gonna say defense. You know, defense. You know, I'm a defensive-minded coach, and our speed. The speed that we're gonna put on defense, and I think when people talk about Louisville High School, you know, they're gonna say defense. Here, I think we have several rivalries games because we play a tough schedule. We play the West Points, we play Starf, we play Knoxville County. When you play Knoxville County, you know, you can throw records out. You know, it's the team that come in and make the less mistakes most of the time. We dominate the game, but at the end of the ball game, we lose 2-0 because we had 8 turnovers. And when you talk about rivalry games, you know, you can't have those many mistakes, and that's what we did last year, and it cost us. Like I say, we play a lot of great teams around here in this area. You know, the football is really good here, so well, you really can say we have a lot of rivalries because of the schedule that we play. My ultimate goal for our team this year, obviously, win the state championship, but like I tell our kids all the time, it's bigger than football to me. You know, I want our guys, especially our seniors that's getting ready to graduate, I want them to learn, you know, what they learn here in our program to help them be successful out in the world. You know, because one day the air gonna be let out to football. You know, you're not gonna play this game forever. Enjoy it, embrace it, have fun while you're doing it, but, you know, use what I learned in our program to be successful in college or taking that trade or whatever you want to do with it. I want them to win in life, not just in football, but I want them to win once they leave this place.